Coping with anxiety, medical and biblical ways. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that so many people struggle with, anxiety. Maybe you've felt that tight chest, racing thoughts, or sleepless nights. The good news is, there are both medical tools and biblical wisdom that can help us cope and find peace. Let's dive into both perspectives and see how they actually work beautifully together. First, let's look at the medical side. Anxiety happens when our brain's alarm system goes into overdrive, like a smoke detector that keeps going off even when there's no fire. Doctors often recommend therapy, especially something called CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy, which helps us challenge those fearful thoughts and replace them with more realistic ones. Simple things like deep breathing, grounding exercises, and mindfulness also calm the nervous system. And in some cases, medication like antidepressants or beta blockers can be really helpful when anxiety is severe. The goal isn't just to survive, but to restore balance in the body and mind. Now let's turn to the Bible's approach. Scripture doesn't ignore anxiety, it speaks right to it. Philippians 4:6-7 tells us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." That's a powerful reminder that we don't have to carry our worries alone. The Psalms show us it's okay to be honest with God about our fears. Practices like praying, meditating on verses such as Psalm 23, journaling gratitude, and leaning on community can bring peace to our hearts and minds. God doesn't promise a life without problems, but He does promise His presence in the middle of them. What's really amazing is how the medical and biblical approaches actually overlap. Breathing exercises calm the body, and when paired with prayer, they calm the spirit too. CBT helps us change distorted thoughts, while Scripture renews our minds with truth. Exposure therapy encourages us to face fears step by step, and faith teaches us to walk by trust, not by sight. And just like therapy groups provide support, the Bible calls us to carry one another's burdens. Together, these approaches give us both practical tools and spiritual strength. So how do we cope with anxiety? By taking care of our whole selves, mind, body, and spirit. Maybe that means seeing a doctor or counselor, practicing breathing and grounding, and at the same time, leaning into prayer, scripture, and community. You don't have to choose one or the other. God has given us wisdom through medicine and through His Word, and when we use both, we can find a deeper peace. Thanks so much for watching. If this encouraged you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little hope today. And let me know in the comments, which practice, medical or biblical, do you want to start trying this week? See you next time!